I'm walking around feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Bookmas video. In this video, we're going to be talking about all of the things that I think would make excellent gifts for a bookish person in your life, or what I would like to see under the Christmas tree this year for myself, if I don't already have them. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I would always recommend is if you have someone who does not have a bookshelf, get a bookshelf. I have this bookshelf that I got off of Amazon about 1.5 years ago, and I absolutely love it. It is one of my favorite things in my office. I absolutely adore it. It is currently 2 bookshelves that I've put together. I've kind of put them side by side, and they are amazing. I will go ahead and try to link as much as I can down in my description box if you would be interested, but this would definitely be a greatly appreciated gift. Prior to me getting this bookshelf, I had one of those Target cube systems that I was using for my books, and I just wasn't able to hold as many books as I wanted to. I couldn't display them very well. I didn't have a lot of space for decor and things like that. And so as soon as I got to this bookshelf, my reading game jumped. It went to a whole nother level. So bookshelves, always a great option. And then with that, if you do have someone who has a bunch of books already, if you see on their bookshelf or wherever they're keeping their books, they have books that are turned facing forward, that is going to be one of their favorite books. They have some kind of value, or there's something about that book that that person really likes. So I would recommend Googling or searching if there's any special editions of that book. That is an easy way to figure out a really good gift for your bookish person, is get them a special edition of one of the books that they currently have face forward. It will be a very big bonus if to have another special edition on their bookshelf. Even, I don't know if you can see this, I have Fourth Wing down here. This is my Fourth Wing shelf. I have 1, 2, 3 different versions of Fourth Wing, and I don't care. I will buy another one if another one comes available because I love that book. I love the series so far, and I love special editions. So even if they already have that book, buy them a special edition of the same book. It will be greatly appreciated. And then in addition, if you don't know what kind of special editions or you don't quite know what books that they might want, I would recommend getting them a Bookish subscription. So for instance, I got this off of Illumicrate, I believe. All of the books that come in this monthly subscription box are in special edition. So these are the books that have really nice the inside pages. They have nice covers. They have alternates pictures on the dust jacket. They have sprayed edges. So if you don't know what kind of books that loved one might want, get them a monthly subscription, whether that be Book of the Month, Illumicrate, Owlcrate. There's a bunch of other different companies that do subscription boxes. So definitely check one of those out. And that way they have all sorts of different special editions that they can show on their bookshelf. And then in addition to physical monthly subscriptions, I would recommend getting maybe an Audible subscription. That way, every month, they can choose one book that they can pick to have on audio version. So if you don't know what kind of books you might want, or if they already have Illumicrate, Book of the Month, or something like that, see if they have an Audible subscription. That is another really good choice. Audible is amazing for those people who are really busy. They want to have something that they can listen to while they're in their car, while they're doing laundry, while they're cleaning their house, or just any time of the day. Audiobook is an amazing option. And then with that, if you decide to go ahead and get audio subscriptions, headphones, particularly noise canceling headphones, are an amazing choice. This is the Sony WH-1000 XM4 that I just got this year. I absolutely love these. These go with me anytime I am going to be in a doctor's office, or if I'm going to be someplace where I just I want to focus on something, or when I'm doing laundry or when I'm vacuuming or whatever the case may be. These are noise canceling and they are perfect. In addition, you can get like Beats or AirPods or anything like that, but preferably noise canceling. That would be greatly appreciated. So now we've talked about physical books, great options for those, audiobooks, great options for those. The other type of reading that you could do is digital reading. And I would highly recommend getting a Kindle. This is the Kindle Paperwhite. I know they have the Kindle Color Soft that just recently came out. I think it has mixed reviews. I don't quite know a lot about it and if it's worth the money, but the Paperwhite, always a good choice. In addition, if you get a Kindle Paperwhite, go ahead and spend that extra like $20 or so to turn off the ads. And that way the person who you get this for has the option of showing the book cover on their Kindle. Instead of having just random ads show up, they have the option of showing the book cover. Or if they don't want to show the book cover, they can turn that off. But that way you don't have weird ads show up, because sometimes those are not the best ads. I've actually had like half-naked men show up on my Kindle cover through an ad, so it really wasn't the best thing that I enjoyed about my Kindle. But once I got this and I got the ads removed, got much better. In addition, if you get a Kindle accessories, that includes a clear cover, a pop socket, Kindle stickers. I just recently got all of these stickers. I got a 50-pack of dark romance stickers because that's one of my favorite genres. So stickers, cover, pop socket, a gooseneck little holder. That way you can screw this onto any hard surface and you can put your Kindle on here. You can turn it any which way. This moves. Great choice. And then in addition with this, going along with the Kindle, gooseneck. These are also amazing. This will allow you to clip this to your Kindle, press this button, and pages will turn without actually having to hold on to your Kindle. It's a game changer. It's perfect. And then as you have your Kindle, you have your gooseneck holder, you have your clip to change the pages. The other necessity is cozy blankets. Even if you are like me and you have 20 blankets in your house, another cozy blanket will never go wrong. It will always be a great option. It will always be greatly appreciated. And then a couple other little things that I think would make a great gift for your bookish loved one. Bookish sweatshirts, always a go-to. You can check out Etsy, type in any of the authors or book series that you know your loved one likes. Go ahead and find a sweatshirt. Preferably, go ahead and order a size larger than what you think they would wear, at least one size larger. So if you think that they normally wear a size medium, go ahead and get a large or an extra large. In my perspective, the bigger a sweatshirt is, the cozier it will be, and the more likely I will wear it all the time. In addition, bookmarks and book holders. This is just a regular coffee mug that I had downstairs. This was a mug that actually came in one of my Illumicrate subscription boxes, and I use it just for a holder, but definitely a bookmark holder or really cute bookmarks that you can find on Amazon. Always another great option. And then some other little things that I think would be a very good option for Christmas is little bookish decor that you can put on your bookshelf. So this is one of those little octopuses that you can turn into a happy or a mad octopus. So I like to have him hanging out on my bookshelf, and it kind of gives an idea of the book that I'm reading, if it's making me happy or not. So we have this. I would also recommend potentially getting some fake plants to use as decor, or any other type of jelly cat or stuffed animal that's kind of cozy looking or comfy looking. Definitely a good option for a bookshelf. And then some of the other little things that they're not book related, they're book adjacent or reading adjacent. So for instance, I would also recommend, if you have someone who likes to listen to audiobooks, I would recommend go ahead and get them a nice little coloring book. So that way they can color while they're listening to their audiobook. It's a great way to just relax and kind of get into the story without your brain really thinking in overdrive. Definitely try to get some nice coloring books. And with that, also some nice markers. This is a 60 count brush marker set that I got off of Amazon that I love to use. And this is probably one of my more favorite marker kits that I've ever gotten. So definitely would recommend if you have someone who likes to do audiobooks, go ahead and get a bunch of coloring books and markers. That way they have something to do while they're listening to their audiobook. And then the last little bookish adjacent item that I would recommend is potentially getting them a reading journal. This is a dot bullet journal. I would also recommend when you buy a journal, look to get something that has thicker pages, such as 160-ish. That way you don't have ghosting and bleed through and things like that when you're using markers or pens or some other type of ink that's a little bit heavier than a regular like ballpoint pen. So this is a bullet journal that I got off of Amazon. I would also say a grid journal would be a good safe bet. No lines or blank. Those don't seem to work as well for me whenever I'm doing my reading journal. So I would definitely stick with a bullet journal or a grid journal. Those would be the best bets for someone who wants to do a reading journal. And then with the reading journal, I would also recommend going ahead and getting some, these are dot adhesive like tape runners. These are very useful. I always have plenty on backup because I use these for taping down book pictures or anything that I print out that I want to use to decorate my reading journal. So this would be another really good option and definitely something that could be very useful. Even if you're not a reading journal, you can use them pretty much anytime you need them. And then the last thing that I think is going to be very helpful for reading journals is to purchase a Canon Ivy along with, I would recommend, 100 count of these zinc photo paper. These are 2x3 photo paper on sticker backing. So that way, what I like to do for my reading journal is sometimes I will go onto Pinterest. I will find a already established board of whatever book that I'm currently reading. I will save that to my pictures, go ahead and upload it to my Canon Ivy, and then print it using these papers. And that way I can print them, put them in my journal, and it just does it elevates my reading journal just a little bit higher. And it definitely makes it much more aesthetically pleasing, and I get to have some really good pictures in my reading journal. Plus, if you have someone who likes to plan or just likes to have a bunch of little mini stickers on hand, they could be useful for that as well. That is all of my immediate thoughts on some really good Christmas gifts. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please make sure you do so. And then also drop me a comment down below if you have other suggestions for book gifts that you would like to see or you think someone would be really happy to receive. Drop it down below just that way other people will get some ideas of what to purchase. And I will see everybody in my next video. Bye.